Good morning, students. So we are discussing today 10th class biology, that is 8th chapter, Heredity. In the continuation, already previous class I explained to you monohybrid cross. Today we are discussing dihybrid cross. So the dihybrid cross, generally the cross between two parents by taking two characteristics. So here, di means two. So here we are crossing two plants by taking two characteristics. Here example, let us take here two plants we taken. This is the female plant, this is the male plant. So the female plant have yellow colored round seeds. The color is yellow and round seed. But the male pea plant, the male plant consists green and wrinkled seeds. So once again, here two characteristics we are taking by crossing two plants. Color we are taking, shape we are taking. The seed of here two plants crossing by two characteristics. One is color of the seed, another one is shape of the seed. Because of taking two characteristics, it is generally called dihybrid cross. Now for capital Y is indicate that yellow, capital R indicate that round. Here small y indicate that green color, small r indicate that wrinkled, means మడతలు పడినటువంటి seed. So when we cross these, they form before crossing they produce gametes. So gametes are generally capital Y, capital R, small y, small r. So that here when you take these gametes, here from in this, let us take capital Y and capital R. Capital Y, capital R. Here small y, small r. So the P1 gametes. So for the female plant gamete is capital Y, capital R, capital Y, capital R. The male plant gamete is small y, small r. So now when we cross these gametes, so this is usually female gamete, this is the male gamete. So right, this is the female gamete FG, this is the MG. So once again, this is the FG, this is the MG. So female gamete, male gamete. Now when the fusion is takes place, that is fertilization, the result is F1 generation. The F1 generation, how they cross means capital Y, small y, here capital R, small r. So this is the F1 generation. So the parent plant is how it is, the the F1 generation usually what means capital Y and small y, capital R and small. So the plant generally produces what kind of seed means this plant produces seeds yellow color round seed, that is the characteristic feature of this one. So now this F1 plant produces yellow colored seed and round. Why? Because small y small r are recessive characteristics, they won't appear. Small y small r are recessive, capital Y capital R are dominate. Here you keep environment. So capital Y capital R dominate, small y small r recessive, they won't appear characteristics. So dominate appear. So here dominate appear means what? Capital Y capital R what? Round and yellow color seed. So this is now to get F2 generation. So our main intention why we got is a Dihybrid cross. So here to get F2 generation we have to cross with F1 into F1. So F2 రావాలి అంటే F1 into F1 చేయాలి. F2 జనరేషన్ అంటే రెండవ తరం రావాలంటే మొదటి తరాన్ని క్రాస్ చేయాలన్నమాట, F1 into F1. సో ఇక్కడ మనకి సేమ్ సెల్ఫ్ పాలినేషన్ చేస్తున్నాం అంటే సో ఇక్కడనేమో ఇది ఫిమేల్ ప్లాంట్గా తీసుకున్నాం, ఇది మేల్ ప్లాంట్గా తీసుకున్నాం. ఇప్పుడు ఫిమేల్ ప్లాంట్ గ్యామెట్స్ ఎన్ని రకాలుగా ప్రొడ్యూస్ చేస్తుంది అంటే 4 రకాలుగా ప్రొడ్యూస్ చేస్తుంది. ఎట్లా అంటే క్యాపిటల్ వై క్యాపిటల్ ఆర్ క్యాపిటల్ వై స్మాల్ ఆర్. ఓకే, సో small y small r small y capital R small y. So once if these are self pollinating acting as again 2 parent plants. So now these when you take, so how they cross means here how the gametes are produced means capital Y capital R capital Y small r, small y capital R small y small r. Same gametes capital R capital Y capital R capital Y small r small y capital R small y small r. So these are the gametes. So again these gametes we have to cross, but to cross here each gamete we have to cross with 4. So now for example these 4 are female gametes, these 4 are male gametes. Now each male gamete each has to fuse with 4, like this each one is fused with male gametes. So totally here 4 times 4 gametes, so that here we can take 4 times 4 4 so 16. So total 16 daughter plants we can get, 16 daughter plants. So that we should draw a punnett box. So like this the punnett box as follows by taking, so here you have to see this. Now we are drawing the punnett box. So So this is the punnet box. So this is punnet box. Here we taken the female gametes. These are the male gametes. Now each one fuse with like this and form here like this, like this, like this. In first row we can see that. Now you can see this, and capital R, capital Y, capital R, and we take capital Y, capital Y, capital R, capital R. Here we go. Similarly, capital Y, capital Y, capital R, small r. Next here, capital. So this is, we get like this. We have to cross and we get, again we have to cross and we get like this. So same, in the same way, second female gamete also. Now like this, like this. So this is the second. Similarly, third one. This is the third row. So next fourth. So like this. First one, second one, third one. So in this way, each female gametes fuse with male gametes. So in this way, total how many plants are forming here? Total 16. So from this 16, here let us take here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So total 16 plants. Now let us take what type of phenotypic ratio and genotypic ratio from these six. So when you take the phenotype ratio of Dihybrid cross, the phenotype ratio of Dihybrid cross is 9:3:3:1. So here 9 is indicate that round and yellow and round. 9, they are the like parents. So 3 is indicates that yellow wrinkled. Next 3 indicate that green round. Similarly 1 is indicate that green and wrinkled. This type of plants we obtain seeds regarding to that plants we obtain. So this is the phenotype ratio. If whenever and whoever ask what is the phenotype ratio of Dihybrid cross, means this is what is the phenotype ratio of Dihybrid cross is 9:3:3:1. Now let us take genotype ratio. So the genotype ratio is 1:2:2:2, 4:1:2:1, 2:1. Total 16 we get. 16. Here also 16. So now 1, it is given. What type of plants here? Yellow round. 2 yellow round, 2 yellow round, 4 yellow round. So all these are yellow round. Next here yellow wrinkled, yellow wrinkled. Next here green round, green round. Here green wrinkled, green wrinkled one. So that if whoever and whenever ask a question, what is the genotype ratio of dihybrid cross, means 1:2:2, 4:1:2, and 1:2:1. This is the genotype ratio. So finally you have to keep in your mind, sir, the dihybrid cross phenotype ratio is 9:3:1, 9:3:1, whereas the genotype ratio is 1:2:2, 4:1:2, 1:2:1. This is the genotype ratio. So this is you have to keep in your mind, and this is most important, Mendel's dihybrid cross. Once again I am giving definition. The dihybrid cross means, di means 2. Here we are taking 2 characteristics and crossing 2 plants. So as I shown at first, so this is one plant, this is one plant, female and male, but we are crossing 2 characteristics regarding to the seed yellow color and round అంటే కలర్ షేప్. ఈ విధంగా 2 క్యారెక్టరిస్టిక్స్ తీసుకొని 2 ప్లాంట్స్ని క్రాస్ చేస్తున్నాం కాబట్టి దీన్ని డైహైబ్రిడ్ క్రాస్ అని అంటాము. చాలా చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్ ఇన్ ఎగ్జామినేషన్ లెవెల్, ఇన్ కాంపిటేటివ్ ఎగ్జామ్. సో దిస్ ఈజ్ మోస్ట్ ఇంపార్టెంట్, డైహైబ్రిడ్ క్రాస్. ఎస్పెషలీ ఇన్ డైహైబ్రిడ్ క్రాస్ దిస్ ఈజ్ phenotype and genotype ratio you have to keep in your mind.